Hello and a very warm welcome to Meghan and Harry latest news. Hi, I'm Alex, I hope all is well with you. It seems people cannot get enough of Harry. It does not matter what the media say, what the UK press, what the scores of hater YouTube channels say, it matters not because it's the numbers that speak. Harry's book Spare has become one of the most successful books ever. Here we see Prince Harry memoir breaks UK sales records and tops Amazon bestseller lists. Now, the media will be telling you that Harry is a traitor, how he is now so unpopular with the public, that he is dangerous, etc., etc. But the fact is, people don't go out and buy books from unpopular people, and they don't do it in record numbers. It says here, Transworld Penguin Random House said 400,000 copies sold on the first day it was officially released, after copies of the book were mistakenly up for sale in Spain on January the 5th. It continues, Prince Harry's memoir Spare has become the fastest selling non-fiction book ever in the UK according to its publisher. After the book's official release Tuesday, 400,000 copies have been sold so far across hardback, ebook and audio formats, Transworld Penguin Random House said, citing British sales figures. We always knew this book would fly, but it is exceeding even our most bullish expectations, the publishing house's managing director Larry Finley said in a statement. As far as we know, the only books to have sold more in their first day are those starring the other Harry, Potter, Finley added. Here we see Prince Harry's memoir Spare is fastest selling non-fiction book ever. One of the first customers who queued up to get her hands on the explosive memoir, Spare said that she was excited to hear from Prince Harry in his words. Spare is available in 16 languages and ranks as the best seller on Amazon websites across the world, including in the UK, US, Germany, France, Italy, Spain, Australia and Saudi Arabia at the time of writing. Harry also gave several interviews ahead of the book launch, doubling down on claims that some royals leaking damaging stories to the tabloid press about him and his wife Meghan in order to protect their own reputations. There have been numerous media reviews of the book, of which there have been positive and negative reviews. Many of the negative reviews have been from the usual suspects, the tabloids. You would never expect them to give the book a good review. What with their constant smear campaign, that was never going to happen. Another interesting part of the book have been the nicknames that Harry would give to private secretaries. These are the people that some suggest are the whisperers, the one who whisper in the ear and make recommendations. They slyly control the narratives, it says here. The Duke of Sussex refers to 3 courtiers as the bee, the fly and the wasp, writing, I'd spent my life dealing with courtiers, scores of them, but now I dealt mostly with just 3, all middle-aged white men who'd managed to consolidate power through a series of bold Machiavellian manoeuvres. Harry, of course, appeared on the Stephen Colbert show, where he cleared up the issue about the Taliban and came across really well. I'm not a big fan of that particular show, and I didn't think it was such a good idea for Harry to appear on that type of Hollywood-style chat show format. But saying that, it worked really well. Harry looked comfortable, down to earth. It turned out well, and if it was a gamble, then it was a gamble that paid off. The studio audience in New York chanted, Harry, Harry. Prince Harry took his book tour to American late-night television on Tuesday and found himself confronted with questions about a trip to the North Pole in which his genitalia suffered frostnip. He appeared unfazed and amused by the interview, with the comedian Stephen Colbert, who wondered aloud, no one in my life when I was a child could ever explain to me that someday the Duke of Sussex was going to say these words to me and it would all make sense. This is absolutely surreal. The host could not resist picking up on a passage in which Harry, 38, describes how a visit to the North Pole left him with mild frostbite in his penis that lingered during his brother's wedding to Kate. Can you explain how it is that the royal standard got frostnip? Colbert asked with evident relish. Walk us through it. Take all the time in the world. Harry replied, Can I have a drink? How long have you been waiting to ask that question? Colbert said, Since I read the book yesterday. In what is safe to assume is a first for a member of the royal family, Harry said, "We've taken quite a leap from grief and trauma to my Todger." Colbert then asked, "How did it get frost-nipped? Why did you not take care of the royal jewels?" Harry laughed and said that the context was important. Colbert said, "The context of this is that you're going to the North Pole and things get very cold. At what point did you realise there was a crisis at the South Pole?" The audience roared. Harry insisted it didn't turn into an icicle. He explained that he had joined military veterans on a walk to the North Pole and had brought all the right equipment except a particular cushion to keep warm. So this appearance, possibly out of all the interviews, worked the best, and I can only imagine those in the royal family watching this and are seething with rage, not because of what he said, but because he came across very well and it was a success. Please leave a comment and let me know your opinion, and I'll see you in the next video.